welcome back to another video. Today it is me, Caleb, and I'm back with the channel WTJC Gaming. So today we are going to be doing something different. We are going to be comparing two car games that are very popular. I think they're in the racing genre in general, and they're both pretty successful games. I played both of them, and they're just cars in general with races in there. So yeah, today we're going to be comparing Wayfort Roblox with Vehicle Legends. So yeah, either way, we're just going to be doing like a step-to-step comparison. We're going to be doing the cars, the graphics, the customization, the map, the races, the progression, just basic stuff like that. I mean, I think there's just like 5 or 6 categories. But yeah, we're just going to figure out which of the games are the best. So yeah, we're going to be back after we start off with the category, the car list, and the cars in general. And when we get here, the cars are just going to be categorized in a few ways. The models, so we're going to be comparing the car models, we're going to be comparing the prices, the speeds, the accuracy, and just in general, the models. Like, we're just going to be, like, how many cars does a car have? Like, I mean, like, how many, just the amount of cars in the game in general. Like, you guys know what I mean. So yeah, we're going to get back when we get started. We'll probably start off with Wayfort Roblox. Now we're going to start off with the cars. One thing I'm going to say though is Wayfort probably got my favorite variety of cars. It has like a bit of everything. I mean, the only thing it really doesn't have that much is like the proper like JDM and stuff like that. I mean, it's still, for a regular Roblox game, it has a good enough amount of everything. It has track cars, it's got classics, it's got like hyper cars, super cars, everything. It's got a good variety. I mean, this game, the reason most people, actually I started playing this is because some of the cars in this game are very unique. I mean, I don't know, like, okay, one example here is the, I forgot the company, yeah, the Range Rover, I clicked on anything. Yes, the Range Rover Velar. I mean, it has stuff like this, stuff that you don't find in other games, and that is exactly why this game is something I play a lot. I mean, I just gotta give it to the devs here. I mean, the meshes of these cars. I mean, like, not all of the cars have detail, but there is some cars with tremendous detail in their models. I mean, like, you can see the colors. I mean, they give you even the option to change the colors and, like, experiment. Seeing if you like how this car looks in different colors, if it looks good, and, like, you know, it gives you, like, a good preview. It gives you the speed, the acceleration, sometimes inaccurate, but still, I really love the detail put in to these games. I mean, like, and most of the new models are all super detailed. I mean, they're all getting remeshed. Like, seriously though, tell me the last time you've seen this in a game, an FXXK. Specifically, even this. Like, I mean, this is only where you find stuff like Project Track Day. I mean, like, literally not many other games have this kind of stuff. So I gotta give Wayfort probably a 5 out of 5. I mean, like, it might not have the best car list. Yeah, I mean, it has 120-ish cars. Has 32 different brands, so I mean, but most of the stuff, I mean, it also has a bunch of off-sale cars. I mean, I also didn't really count the cars with the broken meshes, really, but I mean, it also has some broken mesh cars, but I know they're going to update that in the future, so Wayfort gets 5 points straight off the bat from that one. Now let's see how Vehicle Legends does. Hey guys, so we've made our way to the Vehicle Legends dealership, and yeah, I mean, pretty nice looks, so I'm just going to say, first thing are the models. Now the models in this game, honestly, they look pretty nice. I mean, I'm not gonna complain. I mean, this looks like a Vauxhall. I forgot exactly the model. I mean, like, they have pretty good detail. I mean, like, the higher you go, it looks really good, but, like, the higher you go up, I mean, you can start seeing the model quality decrease. Now, honestly, I'm not really a fan of these, like, fantasy models. Now, I mean, I know Vehicle Legends did it probably for copyright reasons, you know, so don't get copyrighted. But honestly, the reason I think Wayfort is one of my preferabilities is just because they actually have real cars. I mean, like, Vehicle Legends decided to go away with the trend that, like, a lot of other car racing games are just starting to follow these days, which is the fantasy cars. And, like, I mean, yeah, I mean, I'm sure, I mean, this mesh does look a lot like a Skyline, but it just doesn't really pass through the Skyline vibes. It just doesn't have that appearance that you would get from the Skyline. And then, like, you get in, and then and the models just literally just get worse and worse. Like, no offense, what is this supposed to be? I mean, I'm like, it looks so ugly. And then, like, you get on, I mean, this thing is okay, but it looks even more ugly. It looks like some sort of, like, I don't even know what this is supposed to be based on, but, it's like, I mean, like, you can't identify these cars. Like, you don't know what they're supposed to be. Like, these are not real cars. I mean, I think this was supposed to be based off the super fast, from Ferrari, 812. I mean, like, then the model is, like, the Senna looks nice, but then you get this, and I think this was supposed to be the old P1. And like, seriously, man, this looks horrible. I mean, like, no offense. I mean, like, we're just gonna keep going in, and I mean, this model here is supposed to be the Random F5, and God, I mean, it's creative, but still, I just don't like how this looks. I mean, like, I don't think, I mean, this is my opinion, but like, okay, like, look at this. I have no comments for how ugly this is. I mean, like, this is supposed to be the Centenario. Imagine, like, blowing all your money in the Centenario Roadster and then getting this as a rematch. Imagine how ugly that would be. I mean, like, and then you get this. I mean, this looks really, really bad. I mean, the meshes in this game, like, some of them are good, some of them are really bad. I mean, that's what I really don't like about this. I mean, like, this here is not that bad, but you can, like, you can tell, like, these models, like, they don't look realistic enough, like the Wayfort models, and that's kind of what I don't like about it. So I guess Wayfort actually deserves to play in this one. The car list in this game are 74 cars. Now, I don't think this game also has the same amount of detail as Wayfort does. I mean, like, this looks like, these seem to be the more detailed models. I mean, like, yeah, actually, well, it probably does. I actually, well, think about it, I guess details between Wayfort and this are equal, but just the car list, the car variety. None of our variety is good. I mean, like, look at this. Where have you seen this? But I mean, still, I mean, I think it's, I mean, like, I really don't know. I mean, I don't know how to describe it, but it's like, I just think Wayfort has just a better general list than just cars in general. Time to test out the customization in these games. And I guess we're going to start off with Vehicle Legend because last time we started off with Wayfort. Let's go in. I love the smooth effect. And okay, it looks like this game has some pretty nice stuff. Oh wow, I mean this car was supposed to have body kits. And man, this looks really nice. I love the customization. I mean, like, my friend told me that on specific cars you can get specific kits. This is one of them. So I'm actually liking the customization in this game. I think what? Okay. Well, I mean, it looks pretty cool. Let me just, look, it has a front bumper. Yeah, that is actually really, really sick. I mean, you can see this detail here. And, like, you can choose what you want to have on. It's not like it just forces you into a body kit. Okay, I'm really liking how this looks. Does that actually improve the sound? Okay, wait. Let me turn up my volume. I'll be right back. I'm just going to test out the volume. Okay, that sounds normal. Let's go into the customization store and see if it changes anything. I think that's just the appearance, but will it change the sound? Nope, no it doesn't. Okay, never mind, but I mean still, I mean if it won that, I would just give it an instant win. That'd be sick, and it has a roll cage too. I mean, I wish I gave you a preview of what you were getting, but I mean still, it's pretty nice stuff. It has a spoiler. I mean, let's see how the spoiler looks. I'm just gonna stick with it. I mean, normally I think the Super has that spoiler stock. But yeah, let's see what else we can do. Suspension. Now, okay, yeah, let's see if we can change. Okay, I'm just gonna make a ground scraper for the vibes. Okay, wow. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I'm actually loving how this looks. This game has some really good customization, as you can guys see. Performance intakes. Okay, it looks pretty nice. A supercharger. All-wheel drive. Okay, that is pretty sweet. I mean, I don't know if the all-wheel drive like improves the acceleration, like changes the handling and top speed. I really don't know how that works in this game, but I mean, it looks like they have some pretty solid stuff. I know Wayfort is adding upgrades, but at the moment they don't have that. It looks like the customization in general is nice. Yeah, I like the variety of colors. I honestly don't think though it's good enough. Yeah, it is definitely. I mean, at least they have Royal Purple, but still, the game seems to be a bit lacking in this part. It has a good amount of colors, but I like the colors in this game at the moment. Rims, you can change the rims. You have nice stuff. I mean, they don't really have a good variety. They don't have gold. I mean, like, normally I like to make my cars have gold rims, JDM. Well, I mean, they do, but like, wow. I mean, I was thinking like a coppery color actually, but I mean, yeah, I mean that actually that looks pretty nice actually. Headlights, you can change the headlights, but I mean, honestly, I see this as a way of pricing out your car, but I still think that it's pretty cool. I love this feature. I'm gonna stick with this dark gray, and definitely let's just see the car skins here. Okay, I mean, that's pretty nice stuff. You guys can see there are tons of skins in this game. I mean, carbon fiber. Like, who wouldn't want this? But I mean, still, I'm just gonna stick with the regular. I mean, the skins look pretty nice. And I think my friend said that if you change the color, the skin color will change too. So yeah, that is pretty sweet, guys. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I'm loving the customization. Let's just pull it out, show you guys how it's like. I mean, one thing is though, I mean, I think the supercharger will help your nitro and all, but like, I mean, I don't know. But for right now, I'm really finding this amazing. Seriously, look at this. That vehicle legend is getting it's probably like maybe 4 out of 5. Like if vehicle simulator was a 5. Let's see what Wayfort. So I've made my way to the customization store in Wayfort Roblox. Now let's see customization happens. I mean, I might just use the game pass, but I mean, I just really don't like how this looks. You're like crammed into this small area, and it looks like the only thing they can really change here are this. I mean, I don't know if they're gonna add a whole other menu after that, but for now, I just really don't like how this looks. Honestly, just to be honest with you guys, maybe I'm just gonna stick with this orange here. Oops. Okay, well, let me just go back to the orange. Let's see the rims. I mean, you can change the rims, but there's like an opportunity to be riced out. Honestly, I'm not really finding this customization to be that good. I mean, like, I will admit, Wayfort probably has a better color list than Vehicle Legends, but still, why does it not have World Purple? Like, I mean, like, literally, I mean, like what these games could just do is give us brick colors back, or give us the RGB. Because even though brick colors look ugly, I mean, you still get a lot more bigger of a variety. Because, like, instead, Wayfort is invested in all these garbage light colors and brown. I mean, like, these colors, nobody uses, like, any of these colors up here. Like, barely do people use it. So, I mean, like, can you please, like, at least change something here? Or just give us RGB or color? Because they used to have brick colors. I don't know why they didn't use it. I mean, both games did. That was like a stupid decision that they made. I mean, the colors you can change. There's something you can't do in Vehicle Legends. But honestly, on this one, I think I have to give Vehicle Legends the win. Because, like, they just have better customization generally. I mean, like, in some cars you can get body kits, so... Yeah, I'm sorry for Wayfort fans, but Wayfort is getting only a 2 out of 5, and if Vehicle Legends is a 4 out of 5. I mean, I would give it 2 because games like Liberty County and all, I mean, they give you 1 out of 5 customization where you can only change the license plate. So yeah, I mean, I guess I have to give it to Wayfort, but, I mean, I gotta give it to Vehicle Legends in this one. Yeah. The general races in Wayfort Roblox. I believe Wayfort only actually has 4 to cross country. Is right here, the highway race, which is down there, which is just the race on the highway. You can see that red circle, that's the highway race. They have the street race, which is like just behind here. You can probably like see it through the wall, that orange below, which is just a race from the tunnel. So, and then they have the drag race, that's just down the road right here. I mean, like, to be honest though, the only thing about the Wayfort races are that 3 of the 4 races are literally just a straight line, and they are boring. I mean, like, each race, I mean, I think the drag race gives you like 2k for winning. The street race, I really don't know the prices, but I don't remember it being that much, and highway like 10k for winning. But like, still, and like, the only really interesting race here is the cross country race, which is just basically a race around the world, just around the map in general. I mean, like, honestly, it is a pretty interesting race. But Wayfort here just doesn't have that many races, plus the location of this race, it's honestly not that good in my opinion. Since spawn is all the way down there, it's not visible. People do not see this race. It's not like, I mean, the chance of someone really just driving up a mountain is unlikely. I mean, eventually you're gonna figure it out. But like, I mean, you can't really get much people to race, because like, if I were to say CC guys, literally I would just get ignored by the role players. I mean, like, I mean, that's the problem with these races. Like, I mean, honestly, like, the best way, like, one thing I just wish that Wayfort here could implement is the same system Vehicle Simulator has. Now, I know not many people here like Vehicle Sim, but I have to give it to Vehicle Simulator because they have a really good model of getting people to race, where you could say, like, where you can invite the whole server. And I just wish this game could implement that. But I mean, honestly, the race system is just not that good. Plus, from the race, you only get like 20k from winning first place, and on average, it takes about 3 minutes to do, which is like 180 seconds ish. I mean, you could get better times, but I mean, just on average, it's not that great. So let's now hop on to Vehicle Legends and see about the races there. Go to the racetrack area. So yeah, I think it's somewhere around here in the back. I think I really don't even know at this point. Oh yeah, there it is. So the only thing about this race is, just like Wayfort Roblox, the racetrack is inconveniently placed right here, where not many people will actually find it, which is really annoying. I mean, like, I think the race system here is a lot more popular. It's now, like, I mean, more people race in this game, so I like the community of races. I don't know, I think the races generally are all here. So there is a circuit race, the drag race, the beach dash, and you got road race. I remember there used to be some more races like the moon dash or whatever, but it's like currently at the moment, Vehicle Legends has 4 races. I think I'll have to give it to Vehicle Legends for the variety because I mean they have a lot more different races. Like Wayfort, Roblox, 3 of these races are literally straight line races. I think they also have a highway race somewhere here, but I really don't know. But, like in this game, you got a beach race, you got an off-road race. I mean, like I can't really do the races right now because like it's gonna be hard to get people to do it. And but still, yeah, I mean like the variety of races are fun. Like I mean they're also really fun to do the races. Like the highway race is kind of boring, honestly. Like you're just driving a straight line. I mean, the other thing is the circuit race here is actually pretty nice though in my opinion because like I mean the race is more like cornering, like more slower stuff. I mean the cross country is more about top speed and middle gears. This race more about acceleration and the handling. And that's kind of what I want to see from the circuit race. And just in general, the Vehicle Legends circuit races are actually really good. I mean, and plus you get like 35k, which is pretty reasonable. I think it's a little bit too much. But I mean, like, and the races aren't even that much. So earning money in this game is a lot quicker. And I just think Vehicle Legends deserves the point again for the races. And if I were to give the points, Vehicle Legends here has made it to a 4 out of 5 again. And I think Wayfort Roblox has only gotten a 2 out of 5 for the race system. So yeah, I mean, I'm sorry for Wayfort, but Wayfort is now behind by 2 points. Thinking, and for the progression part, I think Vehicle Legends and Wayfort are going to get a tie. So I'm not just going to hop onto Wayfort for this one, because I honestly don't see the point of doing that. But like on the progression cycle, I mean, I don't know. Like Vehicle Legends, I think in some ways it's just too easy in some ways. Because like you start off with a Corvette as your first car. I mean, it's not like you get a choice, but like Corvettes are one of the first options. I'm like, I think that's a little bit too much, honestly. And I think that needs a nerf. But I mean, like, so that's why I'm giving it a 5 out of 5. Plus, like grinding in this game, like I said, is so easy. I mean, like, it's not extremely easy, but it is pretty easy in comparison to Wayfort Roblox. You can just do a race and do it just like that. You get this much money and you can buy a new car. But like the reason I'm not giving Vehicle Legends the win right there on the spot is because like honestly, I mean like you don't really get satisfaction from buying a car in Vehicle Legends as much as you do from Wayfort Roblox. I mean that's just my opinion. But like in Wayfort, you work so hard and then right after that you get a nice car. And plus like the starter cars are all reasonable and make sense, like an Audi A4 I believe and the Volkswagen Golf. I mean, I know it's a hot hatchback. It couldn't be better by giving me like a really old classic or like a Nissan Sylvia or something like that. I mean, I still think the progression it's a tie. I mean, because I think Wayfort could get a little bit more faster on that. But I mean, I think Vehicle Legends could also slow down a bit. Yeah, that's just my opinion. So yeah, I take now Wayfort and Vehicle Legends are tied. 14 points to Vehicle Legends, 12 points to Wayfort Roblox. So it looks like Vehicle Legends is ahead by 2 points at the moment. Hopped on back to Vehicle Legends, and honestly, without a doubt, I think the Vehicle Legends map is going to be better. And like, I mean, like right now I'm doing the map category, but like as you can see, like seriously, look at this. Like if you get this in Wayfort Roblox, like the elevation changes, just the map in general, the detail. Like, they literally added a water pool here. And like you can just keep going up. And like the roads and stuff, like, you can see the whole map. Let me just throw up my graphics. And like it just the game is beautiful. Like just the roads in general. I mean, whatever they did here is perfected. Like you can see the whole map. And it's like they added beauty to this game. Like I'm just gonna show you a better view in a moment, so I'll be right back. Okay guys, so you can look at this and tell me this is not beautiful. I mean, you can see the whole map in general. So it is pretty nice looking. I mean, I can put on my graphics. I'm gonna have a picture of this probably somewhere in the thumbnail. But like seriously, look at the diversity in this map. I mean, you have a whole desert biome there. Probably just gonna go there soon. And you have a whole city, have a whole racetrack. It looks like paradise. I mean, like I don't know what more you could get from a map, but this is probably the #1 best map I've seen on a Roblox game. I mean, you might say Ultimate Driving has a big map and blah blah blah. But, like seriously, the Ultimate Driving map is a bit boring. I mean, it's a bit too similar in my opinion. It has a highway and all those cool stuff. But Vehicle Legends, it's just so nice. I'm just gonna show you. Now I'm just gonna probably take a few more minutes just showing you just some specific map biomes that makes this map just stand out. And we didn't have to go too far to show you guys this beauty. I'm just gonna say the water here in comparison to Wayfort is so much better. They have a whole barn here. It's so nice. Like I mean, look at the detail put into this map. I mean, can go into the barn, drive in if you wanted to, have your role plays, whatever you guys wanted to. I mean, you can do whatever you want in this. I mean, this is like one area of many areas. They even have a whole racetrack here. It looks so clean. Look at the grass. It's just so nice. It's beautiful. I mean, like here, I think they even have the Discovery Zones. I mean, like I don't really think the Discovery Zone idea is that great, but I mean, still, it's pretty cool. And like, look at this. Seriously, I'm just gonna keep ranting about this. I don't know if you guys really care about it. I mean, another barn right there. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep doing it. I'm just gonna keep showing you the barn. Okay guys, we made it to the desert biome. As you guys can see, this whole area is just huge. Seeing many metals here and lots of stunts and stuff like that. I mean, like, the roads are just so nice. I mean, you can just cruise around all day just enjoying your car. I mean, I'm having so much fun just cruising around. Look at this well-placed ramp. I mean, like, they have stuff for you to do wherever you go. I mean, like, look at this right here. Now imagine doing this, pulling up here, and just going regular speed limit, and just pulling up right to this nice house, just driving it. I mean, like, this is the ultimate roleplay, like, game. I mean, like, it has everything you could ask for. It's so nice. And now we're gonna go to the city, and I'll probably be done with the map right there. Okay guys, so sadly since I can't cover the whole map, there's just so many roads around this whole map. I mean, this is gonna be the city, so we're just gonna cut through to get down here. I mean, I'm really in love with this map. Just the ocean, the coast, whatever they did here, they perfected it. The roads, like, I mean, you can see roads cutting off right here. I mean, it's just so good. And you can see the city. I mean, I think the city is also really massively detailed here. I mean, you can see the little suburbs, a whole parking lot right there. I mean, like, this is definitely above 5. This is like top to notch. The best map I've seen in a racing game in general. Like, I'm just amazed by how beautiful this is. Look at the map. I'm just gonna make my graphics manual so that I can get the whole thing. Yeah, you guys can see this map is huge. I mean, this is a specific area. You can see all these road networks everywhere. It's a huge long road everywhere. Just like you can see a whole winding road down there. Mountain roads right here too. You can see the whole, just like this one part of the city right here. You can see a beach. You can see just the road going around there. A huge highway that's going around the map. See the general city. I'm pretty sure the spawn is right down there, right under it. Right under us at this moment. There's another beach right here. It looks like it's full of beaches. You can see the festival area right down there. Really nice looking map, I'm not gonna lie. Okay guys, so here you have the map of Wayfort Roblox. I mean, like, the trees and the graphics and all are nice, but like, I mean, honestly, the variety, I mean, like, the city, I guess you could say is good. I mean, they have lots of cities like this, sure. They have suburbs, but I mean, like, the suburbs, I mean, like, yeah, I mean, this is just a general city. The city, I'll give it just a regular 3 out of 5. I mean, it looks pretty nice. It's not like you can enter the buildings or anything. But now, as we go further into the wilderness of Wayfort Roblox, we just come to the drag strip area. So they've added lots of stuff, and now you can just tell. You can just see the graphics change. Now, literally all there is trees. I mean, like, the map is boring. I mean, like, okay, I mean, like, look at this. Like, all you're doing now is just seeing trees in the same road, and it just gets so boring. I mean, like, the highway is so boring, too, because there's just trees and roads, and there's nothing that interesting. I mean, yeah, you can go 250. It's very easy, it's straight, it's nice, it's good for top speed, but like, seriously, I mean, like, there's nothing interesting about it. It looks so boring. I mean, like, I'm just gonna show you another area, probably the best area to make for has, which is the winding roads and the mountains and all that. I mean, even that is that detailed. I'm just gonna show it to you guys, just to be fair with me. Okay guys, so this is probably the most interesting road you can find in Wayfort Roblox, and this is the definition of winding. This is like the most closest you can get to a nice mountain road that we have in Wayfort Legends. And like, seriously, we're just gonna drive down this road, and you can like the more we go down, you can just start seeing the quality decrease. And I will give credit to Wayfort Roblox for having these tunnels. Like, what is this big like white line just coming through? It looks so weird. And you can see there's an area that goes down here, so let's see what happens if we go down here. Oh yeah, and there's an end. It doesn't even let you go down there. And that's like, I mean, like, and then all you can really do is just go up here, and this road, it is boring. I mean, like, how does, like, this is just, no, I mean, like, it's just not interesting by the slightest bit. I mean, I'm sure, I mean, you might say, I mean, you might have a different opinion on this, but in my opinion, it's boring. I mean, like, there's nothing that interesting about the Wayfort Roblox map. It just cuts off there and just goes down bridges and stuff. But even with that, it's still not that cool. I'm like, Yeah, I mean, there might be a water area, but like, I mean, I'll show you that guys real quick, and I'll probably just end the footage. In my mind, this is probably the best road in Wayfort Roblox. This is probably the best view you can get of the map. Pretty sweet and nice winding road right down here, and I can just drive down with my Koenigsegg Agera RS. Yeah, and as you guys can see, that is also a flaw with the map, the bumps. So I didn't even have to mention that this happened when I was naturally driving a bit off-road. Boom, that bump just flipped me and ended the race. If we were doing cross-country, this is one of the cross-country roads. If we were doing it, that road would flip me. Now, one thing I'm just going to quickly say, now you might just start saying, hey man, dude, this road is pretty interesting. Trust me, because the main race in this game, the cross-country, and okay, it is the ocean. But the cross-country race here in this game is supposed to be the most interesting race, and literally it is this road. It's just literally going down this one road. I'm like, I mean, that just ruins the whole point of cruising down, because I mean, like, you could just like, it just doesn't give the same vibes. And you can see this is the ocean here. Oh yeah, this is the ocean. Like, I don't know if it's loaded in yet, but like the water loads in, and the water is literally just a transparent see-through layer of some ink. I mean, it looks like some, yeah, this is the water. The water isn't even that nice. You don't even, like, there is not even water here, because, like, look, I'm driving perfectly normally underneath the water. I mean, like, that's what I don't like about this. It's not nice at all, just to be honest with you. I forgot to mention that Vehicle Legends has interior colors, but yeah, either way, one thing I'm just gonna say is now we're gonna move on to the graphics category. So I pulled out my, I believe C6 Corvette. I don't really remember this model. I mean, I'm just some kind of Corvette. Yeah, I guess it's a C3. I really don't know the models, but it looks like a Stingray. So yeah, I mean, classic 60s Corvette. But yeah, let's just see the graphics. So what we're gonna do is turn up our graphics and just compare both of the games. Alright guys, this is Vehicle Legends in full graphics, and honestly, it's pretty nice and smooth. See the whole map, but like, I really don't see that much of a drastic difference from like 5 over to manual. I'm just gonna show you guys the Wayfort tuning. So yeah, I mean, honestly, I think I'll just give the graphics here like maybe like, I don't know, 2 out of 5. It's just like the average graphics you would get in an average Roblox game. So yeah. And honestly, the graphics are just are beautiful. I mean, honestly, I don't know if I saw Vehicle Legends in its full eyes, but like, I mean, honestly, I can't lie. I mean, I think Wayfort probably has a bit more better graphics. Like, I mean, seriously, look at the speed to, like, you can't say you don't love how this looks right now, especially with these graphics. I mean, I don't know if I compared it right, but from what I'm seeing, it looks like Wayfort has better graphics right now. Hey guys, so now we're just going to be comparing the chassis, or just the way cars drive in this game. So I mean, this is just more of an opinion based thing, but I honestly think I'm just going to give Vehicle Legends the win. Well actually no, let's just make it a tie. I think the chassis in these games are both 4 out of 5 in comparison to games like Vehicle Legends. I mean like Vehicle Simulator and Ultimate Driving with really bad graphics. Or chassis. I mean, I think there could be a better chassis in general. Like in Wayfort, I mean, the reason I'm giving Wayfort a point is because it has a variety of different car handling. I mean, I don't know if it's the same way with Vehicle Legends. That's what I'm seeing from this game. I mean, like, cars like the SSC are more for straight line speed, or the Speedtail. Like, I mean, those specific cars handle really bad. Then you get the stuff like the Voltaic or the Tesla. I mean, handling is also bad, but I mean, it's tolerable. You have to brake a lot, and then you get into categories like the Agera RS or I mean, yeah, let's just use this. Or I mean, okay, well, for starters, maybe SSC, which doesn't make sense, but somehow cars like that, the Aventador SV, the Ford GT, the Veyron, they all have pretty decent handling. I mean, the Audi R8, the Performante, and then you get cars like the RS and the Zonda, which both have really good handling. I mean, a lot of it is a bit logical, but stuff like the P1 GTR have garbage handling. I mean, the Sano GTR also has garbage handling, and that doesn't make sense because they're track cars. So that's the main reason why. I mean, I'll just keep it a tie, even though it doesn't make sense. At least I have a variety of different handlings. So yeah, I mean, I might be wrong about Vehicle Legends, but I mean, I've played it for a bit, and I really don't see the difference between all my other cars. They seem to be pretty much the same. So yeah. So now we're just going to be testing out the community of this game. And I'm just going to say I really personally don't like it. Either you have some teenagers, and then you have those really annoying people who literally just come around the spawn and then have their audio playing at really loud volumes. And that is kind of just a general community. I mean, I just honestly don't really think the community is my favorite in this game. Plus, I mean, most people are older, so there's more of a teenage community. And like people here are just downright rude. I mean, like the Discord server, stuff like that. But I mean, the community, certainly I don't think the game can really change, but that's just like how I feel about the game community. I'm not gonna show you guys the Vehicle Legends community. I like how empty it is. Like, it's just not too crazy and it's packed this way for Roblox. I think the community here is more younger in general. So like, I mean, I don't know. Just more up to you and your taste. I'm just giving both a 3 because I don't really like have an opinion on which should be better. But yeah, later I'm just gonna give both of them a 3, and now we're gonna move on to the updates. Okay guys, so actually without a doubt, I think Vehicle Legends just deserves to get the win here. Because in comparison to games like Wayfort takes a month each, but at the minimum to update, or at least that's what I've been seeing. Vehicle Legends just seems to be a lot more easier and a lot more like, it just updates a lot more often. I mean like, almost every week basically. I'm like, even though the Vehicle Legends updates might be small, I mean they still update frequently, like a lot. So, I mean, like, the small updates, like, they might add, like, new cars thing, but, I mean, at least they're giving us something to keep our minds on. Like, wait for Roblox takes a whole month, and, like, it doesn't take that long for us to get bored. I mean, like, I think, like, you're only bored for, like, a few days in League of Legends. Like, wait for you get bored so quickly. So, I mean, like, honestly, I think the update situation is just a definite point. 5 out of 5 for Vehicle Legends, because they update so often and frequently. Wait for it takes a month, so I'm just gonna give Wayfort a 2 and this a 5. The reason I'm not giving Wayfort a 1 is because there are some games that don't even update in the first place as much. But actually, well, I think somewhere between a 3 and 2. I'm just gonna give it a 2 because I just say it's more closer to that range. So yeah. Last segment is going to be the fun factor, and I think without a doubt Vehicle Legends is going to get another win. It's a lot more fun to just toss the car around, and you can feel the accelerations are a bit overpowered in each car. You know, the van can accelerate so quickly, and that might just be like something that's a bit too unrealistic. I think just about the unrealism of this game just makes it so much more fun, because like, I mean, like, literally you got nitros, and the way the camera just starts shaking as you like drive around, it's just a lot more fun. I'm just like, I'm having fun just driving around, literally just doing nothing on Vehicle Legends. The fun factor in this game, I'm just gonna say, I would say actually probably 4, because even though it might be, well, actually like 3, because even though it might not have like the best races and stuff, it still gives you a lot of features that not many other games have. For example, convertible roofs, where you can just pull up the roof like that. Spoilers, you can manually operate. I mean, I know Vehicle Legends gives you hoods, but like, I think convertible roofs are even better than just roofs. Plus, the sounds. And it's just fun just playing around, just seeing the diffuser and stuff like that. It's just like, I guess, I think it's a bit underrated, but like, yeah, I don't know. Plus, it has a variety of like Lexcel phase and stuff like that, the sounds and all, but yeah, interesting. We're going to be discussing sounds. And I went out of my way just to get Lexus LFA, which is supposed to be one of the best sounding cars. The V10, so let's just hear this. Yeah, I mean, as you can see, there is pretty nice sound. So they probably programmed the sound. Okay, here's the SSC Ultimate Aero. And let me just quickly grab the Longtail, Speedtail. I mean, let's see how that does. And lastly, let me just quickly grab the Tesla. Actually, you know, let me just quickly include your Tesla. I mean, as you can see, the sounds here are probably most accurate from what I'm seeing. I mean, like, they don't seem to be, like, inaccurate and crazily, like, obviously wrong. Like, I find the sounds to be also really nice and really detailed. Like, I don't know, I think I'm gonna give Wayfort a 5 out of 5 because they just managed to program the sound variety and you're like, okay, listen to this. Yeah, I'm sorry, you cannot deny. That sounds beautiful. I mean, like, seriously, that is what Wayfort has to offer. It sounds definite. Easy 5 out of 5 for Wayfort Roblox. With our Venom F5, I don't exactly remember the name. Let me just triple check. Is the Z Attack with F2. So yeah, let's just see how this works. Okay, you can see how that car sounds. Now let's see if the next car here sounds good. Okay, so yeah, you can see a bit of sound variety here. Okay, and I'll just try out the brand new Supra. Yes, you can see there's sound differences, but from what I've seen though, honestly, I don't think the sounds sound that great. Because I mean, like, I know I'm using the wrong cars for this. Okay, let me just try out the Corvette. I believe it's Elite 8. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I mean, yeah, this game has sound, but I mean, it has variety too. Like, honestly, it just, I mean, they sound okay. I'm just gonna give it a 4, or maybe 3 out of 5. I don't think it's just as good as Wayfort in general. Like, it doesn't have the detail, like the gear shifts. So, yeah. So for this video, I'm just gonna give Vehicle Legends the win. Seriously, you cannot lie. I mean, the stars, the sky, I mean, I just kind of find this game a bit more better made. Now, opinionally, I prefer Wayfort, but to be honest with you guys, I think Vehicle Legends deserves the win. It just has a better overall gameplay system. It seems more fun. I respect Wayfort Roblox. I think both of these games are really, really good games. Really well made, but in between these two games, I think Vehicle Legends deserves to win. I think that's the only fair thing to do. Like, seriously, look at this. Look at that. I mean, like, look at how fun this is. I mean, like, I'm probably gonna stick with Wayfort, but yeah, but you get, I mean, Vehicle Legends just seems to be better. The overall ending score was 36 to 31. So Vehicle Legends still won by 2 points, but like, it just depends on what kind of person you are. If you're the type of person who likes to enjoy cars, the car enthusiast type of guy, the sound, stuff like that, Wayfort is your go-to game. If you just want to do a racing game, you don't really care that much about the car model or anything like that, then this is the game to go to. It just seems to have a lot more fun. And just more like, it's more friendly to a whole like general community of anybody. Like it's not like you have to be a car guy to be good at this game. It's like, it's really fun, just like honestly, like you can see what I mean. Like, I just drive down these streets, the chassis, the races, the cars, everything in general. Just I mean maybe not the cars, but like the game just seems to have better overall statistics. So yeah, either way guys, comment down below what game you like the most. And please leave a like if you enjoyed this video. Once again, please do not like write me. I'm just saying these are all my opinions. So I mean, one game might be better than the other game in your opinions, but like I mean, from my perspective, I try to be as unbiased as I can in this video. So yeah, I mean, I just love just driving around. I just love this. This is so fun. Like, if you guys are watching, it's just so fun to just do this. Just chilling around, cruising down this nice mountain road. Like, I mean, like, seriously, it's just something that is worth doing. Like, Vehicle Legends, I think it's just, like, it deserves the play. I mean, it makes sense now why people like this game so much. It's so fun to play. Oh, no, okay, yeah, but still, like, I mean, yeah, either way. Thanks for watching, guys. Please leave a like if you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in the next video. Oh yeah, and also sorry about not uploading yesterday. I really didn't know what to upload. We're going to be trying to get out some more Wayfort videos soon. Also, like the Bugatti Veyron versus the Speedtail. We might be doing that, or we might do Speedtail versus Bagheera. Either one of those. I think we might even do both. We're going to be doing the best world's fastest car. I don't know why it hasn't come out yet. I mean, like, we just need to get everyone organized, like Mr. Gold and Henry Tank, stuff like that. Yeah, we need to get a chance to get that done. But yeah, either way, guys, that's going to be the end of today's video. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.